DQ is the son of Lisa and Greg, and he has 8 other siblings who are too long to mention on this line. He's been playing football for 4 years. DQ would like to thank his parents for giving him a better chance at life and for all the shenanigans he's put them through. He'd also like to thank the local community for taking him in as one of his own when he came here. I know I can be definitely weird at times. And last, I'd like to thank the coaches who have been there for me when I make decisions or make a bad block. I love everyone who made me a better person I am today. My favorite football memory is for Coach Horry learning new slang in the van rides. His favorite slang is, he likes to say, pause, bro. Future plans to go to college for photo and video editing. And our second senior tonight, Emmett Storrs. Emmett's the son of Ed and Tina. And his brothers Eddie and his sister Jess are here. He's played football for 3 years. We'd like to thank Coach Mann, Coach Hoy, Coach Hollister, Coach Tallman, Coach Fenstermaker, Coach Schroeder, and his parents. His favorite football memory is kicking his first extra point as a sophomore in Wellsville, and his future plans to attend college and major in chemical engineering. Once again, let's have a hand for Emmett and DQ.
It's the shortest senior we've ever, no cheerleaders. No. Around 2 years ago for the boys basketball, they only had one senior basketball player, no senior cheerleaders. So it was the year Bryson graduated, so instead of calling it senior night, they called it Bryce night because there was no one. Must not have been. Anything the rest of the night or tomorrow? Oh, so really sad. Anybody you know? I've done a little research. It's not terrible. For sure, I was going to say, yeah, that's definitely my one last night.
Our officials for this afternoon, our referee is Edward Wood, umpire Steve DeFranco, linesman Noel Evans, line judge Dave Ashley, and the back judge is Matthew Burrell. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, remove your hats in honor of the United States with the playing of our national anthem.
So hello everybody and welcome to today's football matchup between Hornell and Warsaw. I'm Bob Pleicher broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here in Warsaw, New York. This is LetSaw Perry, a combination of 3 schools. LetSaw Perry comes in with a 2-0 record. They defeated a school out of Buffalo and also defeated Virtus, as we defeated Virtus as well. They had two seniors on senior night here, Dequarius Johnson Myers, who's a senior, and also senior Emmett Stores. Wonder if his father's the athletic director here. As both teams will meet midway here. We are set up in the stands, so and have a speaker right behind us, so we'll do the best we possibly can.
Devin Tisdale, Dequarius Johnson Myers, and Christopher Shearing.
So that's LetSaw in the black. LetSaw has won it, but they defer to the second half, or they defer the call to Hornell. Hornell will receive.
LPW has won the toss and will kick off.
LPW.
We'll defer to the second half. They'll be kicking off.
They do not have a name. It says Tigers, obviously, on the field, but I think that is obviously just for the Warsaw Tigers, because Letchworth were always the Indians and Perry the Yellow Jackets. So they're looking for the kicker, I think. The kicker is the senior that was honored today. He's the kicker and the punter. That's Emmett Stores. And here we go. A good tackle.
Gets another return for 10 yards.
That's number 12, Landon Gadsden for Hornell.
Red Raider ball, 1st and 10 on the 15.
Hornell lost beat Virtus on the first game of the season. Both these teams did not play their first week. A lot of teams around Section 5 played. Hornell and both LetSaw Perry did not play the first week of the season. And there's encroachment
against LPW. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. It will bring Hornell a 1st and 5 from the 20.
First and 5.
Snyder on the carry.
Nice tackle in the backboard by Noah.
For LPW, it's a loss of
Lightman.
2. Bring up to 2nd and 7.
Or Litton, I'm sorry. That was a keeper by Logan Snyder. It's going to bring it 2nd down and 8 for Hornell. Going to be another handoff, but too quick. That was Xavier Patrick that time, but coming around the edge, number 21, Bailey Shell.
Brought down by Bailey Shell. No gain. There'll be a 3rd and 7.
Hornell testing the line there, but they were too quick. Equipment issues are going to reset the play clock. Gives Hornell a little extra time that way for equipment issue. Split this way for Hornell. That's Isaiah Adams, number 20. Adams in motion. And a flag. False start by Hornell.
Start called against Hornell. That'll back them up 5 yards. It'll remain 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
3rd down, 13 yards to go.
Now another flag, a delay call by Hornell.
Another flag against Hornell. This time
Hornell having all kinds of troubles trying to get the play in.
We'll back them up an additional 5 yards. It remains 3rd down. And now 18 yards to go.
So 3rd down, 18.
Let's go, D!
Now what? Illegal.
Another flag.
At Warsaw. This is a horrible game so far. I'm sorry.
Offsides.
Offsides. It's their second offsides in this series.
Remains 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Finally, play gets off. And a little too low that time.
Snyder's pass is complete.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Adams on the reception.
4th
Short of
and
the first
5.
down.
So Hornell will
4th
have
and
to
4
punt.
From the 21.
Good blocks, boys!
Low snap is able to get it off. Catching it on the run. Around the corner, and there's going to be an illegal hit. The ball is going to come back. So a flag on the play.
On the return for LPW, there is a flag down.
Four penalties so far here today. Blindside block.
The call
call?
against LPW will be a blindside block. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll bring up a 1st and 10 for LPW from the Hornell 40-yard line.
See how long we can go without another flag here. Up the middle, nice hole. Beautiful job. That was Jaquarius Johnson Myers.
On the carry for 9 yards. They'll bring a 2nd and 1. Ball spotted on the 31.
Good work by the front offensive line of LetSaw Perry. And off to the near side. That time it was Braden Wolfanger.
Down, brought down by Logan Slater for Hornell. It'll be enough for another LPW first down. Call it a gain of 6.
Shearing brings the play in, number 22. He is the quarterback, an odd number for quarterback. Good defense by Hornell that time.
Johnson Myers brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Johnson Myers brought down for a loss.
Quinn Stillman on the tackle.
Quinn Stillman.
2nd and 12 from the 27-yard line.
Backs him up a little bit. Stillman, a 6'1" senior for Hornell. Handoff. And a host of Hornell Raiders in that time.
Ahead for a gain of a couple.
You're going to bring up a 3rd down, a gain of a couple.
By Evan Clare.
3rd down, about 9.
From the 24.
Shearing in the shotgun position. He's going to keep it. And there's a holding call. You could hear it. Ball's going to be complete.
Pass is complete to Tisdale. However, there are flags down.
Devin Tisdale, but a flag on the play.
Against LPW.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Third down and about 23.
Ball on the 37. It'll be 3rd and 24.
Nice weaving motion. It's going to be 4-down territory for LetSaw, I'm assuming so.
It'll be 4th down, 4th and 9, 15-yard gain for Shell on the reception.
Christopher Shearing, the quarterback, he's a senior. They had the senior night tonight. Obviously, it was senior night for just the players. Nope, out of bounds. Nice catch.
Shearing's pass incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds. That'll be a changeover on downs. It'll be Hornell's ball, 1st and 10.
So Hornell will take over. Today's game brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Shama Industrial Park in Hornell, specializing in distribution, liquid paint application, precision floor coating. Log on to strobelsupply.com for more information. Of course, St. James Hospital, there's Dr. Ali Mansour, the new sports medicine physician, 385-3740, injured. He's got you covered.
Flag on the play. We have a false start against Hornell. It'll back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 19-yard line.
So 1st and 15. Temperature 64 degrees at game time here in Warsaw. Took a little less than it took about 50 minutes to get here. A little less than 50 minutes, probably about 47 total, I think it was. Now what?
Flag is a delay of game against Hornell. Move them back another 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 from the 14.
Patrick, ooh, and that's an illegal play. That should be a flag. You're not allowed to lift the player off the ground like that in a wrestling move. And there is a flag on the
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, you can't do that. Oh, they call holding on Hornell.
Holding against Hornell. Spot foul, 10 yards from the spot.
Wow. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. What's called a wrestling tackle. But they called it on Hornell instead. Apparently the Hornell, but I don't understand that play.
Ball will be on the 10-yard line, 1st and 24.
Let's go, D!
Maybe you are allowed to do that play, which is a horribly dangerous play.
Patrick on the carry. Johnson Myers on the tackle. Ball spot on the 20, 2nd and 14.
Maybe, I did notice when he did pick him up to tackle him, some other players came to kind of let him down. Didn't want their own player to drop him like that. Pass. Snyder.
Snyder's pass is complete.
And now a couple more
Jackson
flags.
On the reception, flag on the play.
This is embarrassing for both
It'll be a
teams.
personal foul against LPW.
It's going to be a first down.
With the penalty yardage, it'll be a first down for the Red Raiders.
A lot of things to clean up here for both teams. And I don't think I've ever remember seeing this many flags in a game in my 34 years of doing this.
Patrick on the carry.
No blocking up front for Hornell that time.
LPW players in on the tackle. Wolfanger for LPW. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Let's go, D!
Another stop behind the line.
Patrick on the carry again.
Xavier Patrick.
Not much yardage into the middle of the LPW defense. Loss of another yard. It'll be 3rd and 12. Andrew Kelly in on the tackle for LPW.
Hornell's best successful so far today has been by the pass. I love this facility here at Warsaw. Unfortunately, I don't know what the arrangement is, how often they get to play here. If they split between here, Perry, and it's going to be a timeout, Hornell.
Timeout Hornell, their first of the quarter.
Today's game brought to you by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open a Casasa checking account that pays you. That's right. Earn cashback rewards for an ATM fees refunded to you, Casasa. Visit one of their 7 locations throughout the southern tier of the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. There's Jim Dagan, Laura Pico, 324-3500. Cremation services only $16.95 plus a crematory fee. Thanks, Jim and Laura Dagan. Call Executive Director Debbie Quinlan, 324-4142. Home and healthcare services. No need to go into a nursing home. Have healthcare in the privacy of your very own home. RNs, LPNs, and home health aides. House cleaners available. There's Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Jim Hoyer at the Genuine, the Original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172, commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, Jim Hoyer. Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. 3 great locations to serve you better, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Stopping at one of their great locations today. Okay, 3rd down and 12 for Hornell. Snyder back to pass. And caught out of bounds. Too far.
Pass is incomplete. Officials rule him out of bounds.
Intended for McInerney. Hornell's going to have to punt.
Intended for McInerney. It'll be 4th down.
McInerney. Oh my goodness. That is not a good punt. As it goes out of bounds. Isaiah Adams. I think that was
It'll be a 1st and 10 for LBW on the
a negative
yard line inside Red Raider territory.
A -1 punt. I've seen them before. It's not the first I've seen negative punts, but not the perfect time to get one. Handoff up the middle, nice hole. Final tackle by McInerney.
Up the middle for LPW. Gets ahead to the 25-yard line, a gain of 6, make that the 26-yard line, a gain of 14, and an LPW 1st down.
Hornell Lady Raiders defeated Waco today 9-0, a game you saw right here on Peisch Sports YouTube. Handoff again. That time it's number 21, Bailey Shell.
Gain of about 3. Tackle made by Stillman for the Red Raiders.
Keeper. Nice move. And he's going to be carried into the end zone for a touchdown. LetSaw Perry on the board first.
For the touchdown. That'll be a 24-yard touchdown carry for Chris Shearing.
Nice run by Shearing. Nice fake that time, too. Had the linebackers going one way, and they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout LPW.
Today's game brought to you by Simmons & Rockwell Nissan. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons & Rockwell Nissan of Hornell. Log on to Simmons & Rockwell Nissan of Hornell.com for more information and take a look at all their vehicles available. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner. Web development, shirts optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. I want to thank Butler Excavating. 324-7400, Butler Excavating. And City View Towing Transport Hunter Repair. They're going to go for the extra point. It is good.
Stower's kick is good. LPW leads 7-0.
Increases the lead to 7-0. Gotta go out of bounds. Why do you touch it? Oh. Do not touch the ball.
Patrick, and out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds at the 14-yard line. That's where the Red Raiders will take over, 1st and 10.
He doesn't touch that. It goes out of bounds. The ball comes up to the 35-yard line. But now Hornell will have it at the 14. First and 10.
Starter's pass is incomplete. Swatted away on the pass breakup by Chris Shearing.
Become up a 2nd down and 10.
Graham on the carry for the Red Raiders.
Kenneth Graham.
Off the left side, Bailey Shelling on the tackle.
Going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Hornell will have a 3rd down and 10. Today's game is brought to you by John and Dagan General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Located on the corner of Church and Genesee Street in Hornell. 324-6690 John and Dagan. Green Manufacturing Industries, transit industry, engineering, consulting, and manufacturing, supplying good and technical services to the transit authorities since 2006. Wyan Chiropractic Associates, over 30 years experience of back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call John Wyan and Dr. Rich Chakowski at Wyan Chiropractic. Now hiring qualified HVAC and plumbing tech, competitive pay based on experience. Call Julio's Plumbing 382-0836. Julio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. So Hornell's going to face a 3rd and 10 here as we get ready to start the second quarter. A quarter of mistakes and gaffes on both sides. Beautiful part of the state here in Warsaw. Also, Warsaw is one of the scariest moments I've ever had in my life happened in this town. When I was driving back on a Buffalo Bills Sunday from the game, it was icy, black ice on the roads, and we started, everyone knows Warsaw, knows the hills that come into Warsaw are quite steep, and I was driving. I don't drink when I go. I'm usually the DD. And I went to the Bills games, and we hit black ice and just started sliding. Everyone else is enjoying themselves, laughing. It was the scares, and they had no idea what had happened because we didn't end up losing control, but it happened a couple times on the trip, on our trip down the hill. Here's a
Snyder's pass is complete to Isaiah Adams.
I bring that up all the time.
Against the Red Raiders.
This was back in the 90s. In fact, one of my good friend and another Hornellian and his wife had to go to the hospital as their car was in a bad accident that same day. It was just a bad trip all around. And
4 from the 20-yard line.
So 4th down and 10. So every time I come back from Buffalo and I come this way to Warsaw, I think about that, coming down the hill into Warsaw on the way back from Buffalo, that trip. The Spotlight Theater, the movie theater that's in Hornell, is owned by the same people that own the movie theater here in Warsaw. And they just own those two theaters, the Hornell Theater and this theater. It's called the Spotlight Theater over here as well. Better kick this time.
Lighting on the return for LPW for about 10 yards. LPW will again take over inside of Hornell territory at the 35.
First down and 10, handoff. And, couldn't wrap up. Finally, a good Hornell comes in.
Still on the carry for LPW, loss of about a yard. Several Red Raiders in on the tackle. 2nd and 12.
Second down, 12.
Johnson Myers on the carry for LPW.
Dylan Cullen on the tackle for Hornell.
Gets ahead for about 7 yards.
going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4 for LPW.
That was Johnson Myers on the run. DeQuarius, 5'8" senior from Warsaw.
There you go, Noah.
Oh, and finds his way for a 1st down.
Lighting on the carry for 17 yards and an LPW 1st down.
So Hornell, 3rd and 4, couldn't hold. Nice run.
Bailey Shell tries the right side. Not much there.
I don't want to jinx us by saying we haven't had a flag in a while.
Let's go, boys!
2nd down and 7.
Give Shell 3 yards. 2nd and 7 now for LPW. Flag on the play. We have a false start against LPW. That'll back them up 5.
We're going to call a timeout. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 12. Maybe it wasn't a timeout. I'm not sure what just happened there. That was strange. Because the clock winds, so it wasn't a timeout. How come all the people went to their sidelines, basically, unless somebody was injured? That could have been the case. And he keeps it himself for an easy touchdown.
Pressuring on a 13-yard touchdown carry for LPW.
Fortunately, it's the 2nd time that's worked for Warsaw.
Now 13-0, pending the extra point.
Wait, hold on, that's $5. That's my $5.
Makes it over a little low, but it made it.
First kick is good. LPW extends the lead 14-0.
So 14-0 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Today's game is brought to you by Dr. Pat Pico, 15 Lotus Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico, the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street, 324-6063. The best Italian cuisine around is at the Italian Villa. Stop in on Seneca Street. Get some delicious food. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street, 324-6424. Thanks, Ed's Computers. $14-0. Letchworth, Warsaw, Perry. They call him LPW here on the. That time just lets it go into the end zone.
Into the end zone. Hornell will take over on the touchback. 1st and 10 on the 20.
So 1st and 10 for Hornell.
Go D!
Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2 into the middle of the LPW defense. 2nd and 8.
Landon Gadsden split to the near side on a 2nd down and 8. Oh, and he runs into his own. Well, it's going to get him a couple yardage, little extra yards.
Snyder on the carry.
But Snyder, just see him go back, and he ran into. I didn't see who that was in the fullback position, but.
3, Lighton and Shearing in on the tackle for LPW.
Third down and 8, or 3rd down and 2, I apologize. Aaron McInerney split to the near side this time. 10th grader.
Go D!
And we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout.
Take a look at the crowd. Nice crowd here today. Hornell at a 3rd down and 2 now.
3rd and 2 for
6:52 left here in the first half. Hornell down by 2 scores, 14 to nothing. It's going to be enough for a 1st down and more. Xavier Patrick.
Patrick gets ahead for the 1st down.
Helped up by the official, and Patrick thanks him.
Stephen
Xavier's a good kid.
It'll be a 1st down for the Red Raiders at the 41-yard line.
Bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. Landon Gadsden split to the near side. Handoff, nice little weaving and moving around. He's got to lower himself a little bit. He's running kind of straight up. If you notice, he's getting easily tackled. It looked like.
In on the tackle for LPW. 2nd and 4.
Not to criticize by any means. It's just my observation. It looks like he's kind of standing straight up as he's running through there. 2nd down and 5. He's gaining some yards, though. Can't complain about that.
Go D!
Oh, this is not going to be good. Hornell is going to get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 2.
Snyder on the carry for Hornell.
They ended up getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Bounds, loss of a couple. 3rd and 6.
Well, they did.
coming
It
up
was
here
3rd,
for the
and they
Red
did
Raiders.
lose some, I thought.
Let's go defense!
Surprised they didn't try passing the ball on that down.
Might get half a yard on the carry. Lighten up from the safety to come in on the tackle, among others for LPW.
Looked like a passing down, but
4th and 6.
Hornell ran it. It's going to be 4th down. Hornell going to go for it. Got some blockers out front. Nice play call this time. Nice run that time by
Snyder's pass is complete to Goldnuts.
Yeah, Austin
on the tight end
Goldnuts.
screen. Picks up the 1st down and rumbles into LPW
beautiful
territory.
sell that time by
1st and
Logan
10 from
Snyder.
the LPW 39.
All around great play call and great execution by the Raiders that time. They like to live on the edge on the 4th down, but up the middle. Hornell trying to carry him and forward a little bit. LetSaw Perry, LPW, trying to push him back, and we have an ankle issue.
Graham on the carry.
Nope.
Gain of 2. Kelly in on the tackle for LPW.
It's number 61, Evan Clare, who's come hobbling off. He seems all right. He seems to walk all right. Then he was hobbling. It's bringing up a 2nd down and 8. Pitch. Can be
Patrick on the carry.
a loss of loss of
Keeling
1.
on the tackle for LPW.
Well, actually, I had it wrong. It was 3rd and 6. Or
3rd and 7. Ball's going to be on the 36-yard line.
Uh-oh. Now almost intercepted, but a flag down.
Wolfinger in on the coverage. Flag on the play. Holding against Hornell.
Yep. Problem there is Snyder held the ball just a little too long, and eventually the lineman just can't hold anymore, so they resort to holding, unfortunately. They wonder if they'll push him back or decline here. Oh, they're going to push him back, let him face a 3rd and I would have kept him in the 4th down myself, but
Third and 23 for the Red Raiders. Ball will be on their 46.
3rd and 23. Interesting. Maybe they feel they're still in
Slater goes out of bounds.
four
There's another flag
down territory
on the
anyways,
field.
so try to get something back on that. Not a horrible play call, just
Holding against the Red Raiders.
except that. Declined that time.
Penalty will be declined. Ball will be spotted on the 49. It'll be 4th and 20.
Game far from over, though. It's only 14-0.
Graham's kick out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Hornell LPW will take over 1st and 10 from their 25.
Today's game is brought to you by Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Here's Dr. Joseph McKay, Doctor of Chiropractic. He's also a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder, 382-3751. Coverage for things you care about. There's Amy Graham, home, auto, business. Give her a call, 385-3434. Farmers Insurance Agent Amy Graham. She knows a thing or two because she's seen a thing or two. Amy Graham. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service, Lenny Rose at Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Oh, and not tackled yet, and Hornell having a tough time tackling number 21, Bailey Shell.
For about 8 yards. Golnitz on the tackle for the Red Raiders. Ball on the 33, 2nd and 2.
Second down and 2. Nice tackle.
Shell on the carry. Going to be a loss on the play. Cullen.
That was Dylan Cullen, only the 10th grader. And on that tackle.
It's going to be 3rd and a yard.
Quick to the line.
Shearing on the carry.
It's going to be a
on the
first down.
quarterback's sneak. Gain of 2, enough for a first down.
Nice interception.
Shearing's pass is intercepted. Golnitz on the interception.
Good job, Austin.
Pass intended for Jordan Brown. Red Raider ball, 1st and 10.
He just leaped up and snagged that. That was a beautiful catch. Unfortunately, I don't have instant replay when I'm on the road.
Ball 1st and 10 on the LPW 44.
Get ready, D!
First down and 10 after the turnover. He was open too.
Looking for Adams. It'll be 2nd and
Adams
10.
overthrown that time. Good chance for Hornell that time, but Snyder just airmailed it a little bit. Second down and 10. He had time too. Good Good blocking by the up front line of the offense for Hornell. Did a very good job that time. What the heck is going on? Yeah, I know what's going on. I know what the result was, a turnover.
Snyder lost the ball. Ball recovered by LPW.
I
First
don't,
and 10 at the 45.
they're going to
Shearing will lose
just
the
let the
yard on
clock
kneel down.
tick down.
And that should wind down the first half.
So,
As Van Miller would say, that is the half of it. After one half of play, LPW on top 14-0.
today's game brought to you by Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Team School Sports Work Apparel at Valley Apparel and Designs. We'll be back for third quarter after this.
LPW to receive here to start the second half. Light and deep to receive for LPW.
So welcome back for
Snyder to kick off.
third quarter. Hornell finds themselves down by 2 scores.
Tisdale on return for LPW.
That's Devin Tisdale, senior.
First and 10 for LPW on their 43-yard line.
Sharing. Fakes the handoff. Oh, missed tackle in the backfield.
Shearing on the carry for LPW.
Team by number 53, Robert Ranger. Good penetration by Ranger that time, but
Up to the 48-yard line.
5-yard.
Gain of about 5. Second
Gain?
and 5.
I thought for sure Ranger had him. Nice move and juke. Big gain that time for Braden Wolfinger.
Wolfinger on the carry for LPW. Flag on the play.
Holding against LetSaw Perry.
Illegal block in the back against LPW.
Oh. Legal block in the back, I guess. Look at the.
We will repeat second down.
It's going to be second down 17.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 36-yard line.
Nice pitch and catch that time.
Complete to Tisdale.
Devin Tinsdale.
Ball will be on the 47-yard line.
Good throw, Chris.
3rd and 6. 10-yard gain for LPW.
Third down and 5. Oh, a nice open field tackle that time by number 12, Landon Gadsden.
Gain of a couple.
Beautiful job. Coming up is going to bring up a 4th down. Nice job, Landon.
4th and 5 from the 51.
All of a sudden, we're being inundated with seagulls. Fourth down and 5. Nobody jump off sides here. Hornell does not need a flag, even though they're in the punting position here. Nice kick. Takes a Hornell bounce. And then downed by Tisdale.
Down at the 24-yard line.
And we have a flag. What else do we have here?
Change of possession will give Hornell a 1st down.
Will it add more yards? Yes. Flag will add more yards to Hornell. Oops.
An illegal block in the back penalty is going to be called against Hornell. It's got to be against LPW as the ball has moved up to the 35-yard line.
Nice strong
Patrick
grip that time.
For a loss.
Carson
The first
Petrie.
one to grab him before he's finished off. Also on the tackle, Diver. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Need to get lower and drive your feet so that doesn't happen anymore. What? I don't understand what the heck. Nobody else is moving.
Snyder on the carry himself, dropped by DQ.
And it's not offsides if the rest of the line doesn't move, just the snap, you know?
Flag down.
I don't think. What are they going to call here? Illegal motion by Hornell.
Illegal shift is the call.
Illegal shift.
The penalty is declined. Loss is 7 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 19 yards to go. Snyder's pass is complete to McInerney. Brought down short of the 1st down. Gain of about 9. It'll be 4th and 10. Johnson Myers again in on the tackle.
Nice kick. Oh.
Wolfanger on the return, 2 yards on the return. There is a flag down.
Why wouldn't there be? Illegal block in the back again.
Block in the back called against LPW. Ball would be spotted on the 23, 1st and 10 for LPW.
I'm gonna go in with you. I'm not gonna go in the game.
Handoff. Nice penetration again by Hornell.
Wolfanger's going to lose yardage on the play. Loss of 2.
Nice tackle that time by Dylan Cullen.
On the tackle for Hornell.
How come the clock has stopped? Jeez. Whoever's running the clock here is not doing a great job. And overthrown. The clock stops on a penalty, but then starts immediately when the ball's placed, and they're not doing that here.
3rd and 11.
Third and 11. They do only play one football game here a year. They have 3 total games home, but one is here, one is in Perry, and one is in Letchworth. Of course, they do play soccer here. First down and more.
Chill on the reception.
What's the flag for?
There's a flag down.
I think they're just throwing the flags for the fun of it at this point. Now what? Helmet to helmet contact.
Is the call against Hornell. So Shell will be ahead enough for the first down. Tack on penalty yardage.
Obviously, don't want any injuries. It's a good call. If that was the case, I didn't see it, but over here it's hard to.
Ball will be moved all the way up to the Hornell 45. It'll be 1st and 10.
Today's game brought to you by Strobel Supply, the fine folks at Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. And nobody's going to get him here. Oh, I was wrong. Nice. Good job by Adams that time.
Ball will be placed on the 14, 1st and 10 for LPW. Myers on the carry.
Carius Johnson Myers on the tackle. Or I'm sorry, on the run that time. Bring up a 2nd down and about 3.
2nd and 3 coming up for LPW.
And dives for the touchdown.
Tumbles in the end zone. Touchdown LPW, extending the lead to 20-0.
So 20-0 in favor of LetSaw. Perry.
Store's kick
good.
is good. LPW extends the lead to 21-0.
Today's game brought to you by St. James Hospital. They're excited to welcome new orthopedic specialist Dr. Ali Mansour With 10 years experience, he specializes in general orthopedics as well as orthopedics trauma. He uses the latest surgical and non-surgical techniques. Give them a call, 385-3740. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open a Casasa checking account, and checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards. Foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you Casasa? I do. First Heritage, corners of Mays and Seneca Street. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell, 324-3500. Cremation services only $16.95. Pre-need planning, inflation-proof financing, all at the Dagan Funeral Home. Home and healthcare services provides compassionate in-home health care in the privacy of your very own home. Comfort, independence, and enriching your quality of life. Call 324-4142. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris.
Stars to kick off.
So 21-0 here in the third quarter. 5:39 left. Yeah, he said you just can't.
Hornell finally falls on the ball inside their 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's something.
Graham falls on the ball. Heads up by Graham.
You just can't sit there and watch the ball hit and hopefully it goes into the end zone, because it's exactly what can happen right there. I noticed the kickoff the last time they kind of watched it, and if it hit at the 5 line thinking it's going to go in, nobody moved toward it for Hornell, and luckily it did go into the end zone. So something I'm sure Coach Warner is going to talk to the kids about.
Ball spotted on the 7, 1st and 10.
It's a live ball, so you have to go at least toward it. You just can't stand there and let it go. You have to go at least toward it and down it, or pick it up and try running or something for it. It's not like a punt. It's totally the opposite of what happens during a punt. 1st and 10 for Hornell. Nice throw to McInerney.
Pass complete to McInerney.
Good coverage that time by number 16, Tisdale.
2nd and 3.
Hornell, I think, should be.
Patrick on the carry. Moves the pile ahead for a yard.
I really think Hornell, at this point, they're down 21-0, should be just passing the ball. I know you try to mix it up a little bit, and to try to keep Warsaw honest, but I think it would do everyone a service. Logan Snyder in the passing and the receivers catching, especially in a game situation when they're already down. I mean, the only chance you're going to have really to come back here, unless you can get a big enough hole open. The offensive line has been doing a decent job for Hornell, but not enough to gain you multiple yards here so far in the flag.
Encroachment called against LPW. 5-yard penalty will move the ball to the 21.
So Hornell does get a first down on that flag.
First down.
Knocked down, good hands.
Flag on the play. Logan's pass was incomplete. Pressure applied by Lighton.
One of the disadvantages of the rollout, you almost basically know where the ball is going every single time, especially when he's looking down the receiver. I think having Snyder stay, because at one time, a couple times he's been in the pocket and stayed in the pocket, he's been able to set himself and throw it. And then it obviously opens up his options more. He can kind of scan the field to see who's got the open. Is open that way, but we'll see.
Play the down, it'll be first down.
Now we got to run. Good job.
Snyder keeps it himself. Gets head for
Snyder's
first
got
down.
some wheels.
A gain of 19 yards. Another first down for the Red Raiders. Ball on the 40-yard line.
That's a way to scan the field, too. He looked for that hole. Cut it back outside. Beautiful job by Logan. Take it back. No, he should be running all the time. I just like to see a good mixture. And Hornell's been doing that today, I guess. A decent mixture of passing and running. But when you're down 21-0, of course, it's only the third quarter. Hornell has plenty of time. Nice catch. Maybe short of a first.
Snyder's pass complete through traffic to Adams.
Isaiah Adams.
Ball will be on the 48-yard line, 2nd and 2.
Hornell has to score on this drive. Pitch for a couple.
Patrick on the option play gets ahead to the 46-yard line, and another first down for Hornell.
Coach Warner could also be thinking, let's keep our game plan. Let's keep, a mixture of passing and running, which is I have no problems with either. See if they can actually get a sustained drive here. I'm just not a big fan of this rolling out and throwing off his back foot. Just not productive, I don't think. I think he's just better off staying in the pocket myself. Because I don't see him in practice. I don't see what he's doing there. It's just an observation from the one time I see him a week. Gonna bring a 2nd down and 10.
Diver on the tackle for LPW.
Kind of spun around. I was
Ball is going
kind of able to keep his balance, which was pretty cool for a while there.
4. They're going to put the ball dead on the 50-yard line. Third and 14 coming up for the Red Raiders.
Stay. Oh, it was almost like a Hail Mary.
Broken up by Shearing. 4th and 14 now for the Red Raiders.
I almost think he's got to trust his receivers with that pattern or with whatever they're running and go back, take his drop, and let it go if he knows he's coming down to this area, because it looks like he's got some leaping ability. And you don't have to necessarily wait till he's wide open, because it looked like he had some breakaway speed there because he was open for a little bit, but by the time the ball got there, it was too late. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen other, I guess, of another low punt. Let it go. There we go.
Rams punt will be down at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for LPW.
Today's game is brought to you by the genuine, the original, the overhead door company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172, commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, Jim Oyer. And by the Ryan Agencies, 3 great locations to help you and serve you better. Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 324-7500 is their Hornell location. Insurance protection you can rely on. Ryan Agencies. Simmons and Rockwell Nissan and Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple. 1-year drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell. And here he goes. There is a flag down.
Shearing on a 78-yard touchdown run. However,
that ball is coming back.
A flag down.
Holding. These
called
guys are
against LPW.
earning their money today
That'll wipe the touchdown run off the board.
as officials. We have Corporal Tunnel problems, reaching for the flag and throwing it every play. Still 7 seconds left here. Or was it carpal tunnel? I said corporal tunnel. Carpal tunnel.
The penalty will move the ball back. 1st down now for LPW.
1st down and 20. Official timeout. Seven seconds left. Nice catch.
Shearing's pass is complete to Aiden Miller.
That's going to take us to the 4th quarter.
To a 1st down. There's a flag on the play. A legal man downfield, an eligible receiver downfield.
And they're going to switch sides anyways. That's going to take us to... Oh, no, they're waving it off.
The flag is being picked up. It'll be 2nd down.
See my catch right there? Oh. Same name.
So that's the end of 3. Today's game brought to you by MysticMedia.com. Thanks, Jim Moore. Web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, 324-7400 for Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing. How about John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Gray Manufacturing Industries, supplying goods and technical services and consulting, as well as new and overhaul components of the transit authorities since 2006. Thanks all the fine folks down there in the South Yard at Gray Manufacturing. Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call Dr. Ryan, Dr. Rick Jakowski. Rustic Lux, 176 Sennick Street. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved, refurbished furniture. It's Rustic Lux. And by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. So the fourth and final quarter here today.
Second and 11 coming up for LPW.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Like my stepdad looked over at me.
That's not how you spell it, though, is it? Yeah.
Change that. Second and 1 facing LPW.
Second down and 1. Kept on the near side, and Wolfanger.
Going to be brought down the backfield by Braden Campbell.
Nice tackle by Campbell.
Loss of about a half a yard. So third and a long 3.
It's third and a long 2. Third down, 2.5, I'm going to say. I like their emblems. I just wish they'd settle on a nickname. But I guess it's kind of hard. What do you do? Because talking to one of the officials here from the school district here in Warsaw, he said that this boys soccer team is only combined with Letchworth Warsaw, not Perry. So the football is only with Perry. The Letchworth or the Warsaw girls, I think, are with Perry and not or something like that. It was a mixture of not all the sports teams are combined, so it's tough to, what do you do? What kind of name would you come up with, I know the soccer team, I think they called themselves the LetSaw United, which is kind of cool. It's fourth down. So Hornell's done a decent job holding, a nice job catching it on the fly with a stiff arm. Beautiful. Oh, Patrick goes flying, but resilient as he gets up, Xavier Patrick.
Gets across the 50. First
Good
and 10
job.
for Hornell at the 48.
If I got thrown like that, they'd be stopping the game and bringing the ambulance out. Just over about 10 minutes here. First and 10 for Hornell. Nice protection of the ball. Good job. Nice run.
Patrick gets ahead for 10, close to a first down, cheering on the tackle. They're going to give him 9. It'll be second and 1.
defense!
Pitch. Nice job. Oh!
Patrick takes the pitch.
Tried to take the block on the outside, but
Tisdale on the tackle. That'll be another first down for Hornell.
it is a first down for Hornell nonetheless. Good run. Got a little bit of a limp to him there. Hope he's all right.
First and 10 from the 31.
Oh, no. Wow.
Stubbs' pass is incomplete. There's another flag down. Personal foul against LPW. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, and Hornell will get another first down.
So Hornell in the red zone here.
First and 10 from the 16 for the Red Raiders.
Go D!
Nice job. Beautiful run. Hornell gets on the board.
Xavier Patrick in for the touchdown.
Nice run, Xavier.
17-yard run. Cuts into the LPW lead. Is now 21-6, pending the extra point.
It's going to cut into their lead. Nice kick that time, number 14, Seamus Court.
8:34 to play, 21-7, LPW on top.
Today's game is brought to you by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. Don't forget they have the great toasted subs, all your favorite. Oh, they don't have roast beef. That's the only thing they don't have. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street, Hornell, 324-6424. I need a new computer, one repaired. It's Ed's Computers. Ed's Computers in Hornell. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. There's Dr. Joseph McKay, 382-3751. He's a doctor of chiropractic, also a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Coverage for things you care about. There's Amy Graham, your local farmer's insurance agent. Home, auto, business. Give her a call for a no-obligation quote today. 385-3434. Hass's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-1326. Hass's Tree and Stump Removal. So Hornell gets on the board here with 8:45 left here. And they're going to call an offsides on Hornell.
Flag on the play.
Back them up 5 yards and re-kick. I'm surprised nobody can kick it more than 10 yards on the team. They're really struggling on the kickoffs here. Unless they're trying to squib it, but...
It's like a legal motion. It'll move the kickoff again. Take two. This time kicking from the 35-yard line.
Run it back, boys!
Snyder to kick again.
How about Cork? Well, they are squibbing it, but it's not working. You know, it's not. They're getting the ball Guess they're just trying to play it safe, maybe.
For LPW. First and 10 for LPW. from
Cork did a really
the
nice job with
51.
that extra point. Seamus. So it's first down and 10 for LetSaw Perry.
First and 10 for
LPW.
51 as we switch balls.
Good defense that time.
Finley Shell ahead for a yard. Second and 9, ball spotted, dead on the 50-yard line.
Some of the fans were picking on him because he said on the 51-yard line. The announcer here. And I've seen it in the NFL. I've seen it. You see it all the time in college. You'll hear an announcer say, "He's at the 45. He's at the 50. He's at the 55." Then they'll make a correction, obviously.
Petrie goes around the left side. He'll be dragged down close to first down yardage.
Sun's peeking out here. It's gonna be third down and 1.
Third and a yard from the 42. 8-yard gain for Petrie.
There's the beautiful cloudy skies with the sun peeking through it. It's going to be a first down.
Shearing keeps it himself, goes off the left side, picks up the yard into the first down and 4 more. First and 10 for LPW. First and 10 on the 37-yard line.
Nice fake. Oh, and he's going to go all the way to seal it.
Chris Shearing in for the touchdown. A 37-yard touchdown run for Shearing, extending the LPW lead to 27-7.
Extra point.
Illegal substitution is the flag against LPW. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. We'll retry the untimed down extra point.
It's good.
Storr's kick is good, and the lead is now extended to 28-7. LPW on top.
Today's game brought to you by Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. No order too big, no order too small at Valley Apparel and Designs. Anything you want, they can do. Valley Apparel and Designs. Beautiful day over here. It actually was a nice day. Filmed the girls' soccer game at noon today. Hornell coming up on top 9-0 over Waco. This game obviously struggling for Hornell. Not a great game by either team, just in the penalty aspect of it. A lot of yellow flags on this field today. something both coaches I know will be trying to figure out. And
Storrs kicks it out of bounds.
another flag.
Draw a flag.
Ball come up to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 35 for Hornell.
Coach Flights on the right, Izzy Mayer in the center, and head coach Eric Warner. 1st and 10.
Come on, D.
Snyder's pass is complete. Johnson Myers with the tackle.
It's going to bring
Adams with
him
the reception. for
third or
Hornell.
second down and 7.
8. Patrick gets ahead for a yard or 2. Petrie in on the tackle. Let's give him a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Red Raiders. Snyder's pass is complete.
Good job coming back from
Brian Buzzard
McInerney.
on the reception. He'll be stopped short of a 1st down. 4th and a yard for Hornell.
Someone hurt here. Hope he's all right. It's number 10, Noah Leiden.
Go, D. Big stop.
Enough for the first.
Patrick gets to the 45-yard line. He will be very close to a 1st down. Forward progress will give him the 1st down. Forward progress up to the 46. 1st and 10 Red Raiders. Hornell takes the timeout.
It's going to be a timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, our attendance this evening, 3,428. That is yet another sellout here at Warsaw, extending our streak all the way back to 1989.
3,000.
That's
No, they don't have 3,000 people here. I don't know. It's no. If it's not a solid, well, I don't know. I could be wrong too. I don't know. Well, they weren't taking tickets. How do they know there's 3,000 people here?
I don't know how someone could sell out.
Yeah. Plus, they weren't. Yeah, they weren't selling tickets or taking tickets. uh, nice try.
Center's pass intended for Adams is incomplete.
Adams got the wind knocked out of him.
Breakup. Injury timeout.
I think Adams got the wind knocked out of him. No, that's one of the worst feelings in the world. You ever had it done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I was sledding and I ran into a telephone pole. And scared the crap out of me after
Yep. Yep. Also maybe a little back issue. Bring up a second down.
Let's go, D!
Patrick on the carry for for Hornell. It's going to bring 3rd and 5 from the 49.
Pitch.
Patrick carries, but there are several flags on the play. Holding against Hornell. We will replay the down from the same situation. 3rd and 5 from the 49-yard line.
Let's go, D!
Shame right after a great run like that.
Another flag on the play. Another flag on the play. Several flags on the play. Flags on the 43 and around the 25.
I think we throw away the film after this one and burn it. Or burn the film. Oh, that's your job when on your way home. Go to YouTube and watch this game again. Count the flags.
Holding will be called against Hornell. The later flag will be picked up. We will have 3rd down again, this time from the 48-yard line. So it'll be
So 2:32
third
left.
and 8.
Funny thing is, it's with all the flags, it's not an extensively long game, right? You know, with all the flags, and usually you see games 2.5 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes when you have this many flags. But officials have been real quick about placing it back down, and please, no more flags. Hornell's. And there's a recovery by LetSaw.
Snyder's option pitch is fumbled. It is recovered by LPW. Coming up with the ball is Aiden Miller. LPW
Aiden Miller.
will take over, first and 10.
I got a catch and I got Yeah, that has such good quality.
Bryce Tallman now under center for LPW.
The thing is such good quality.
Yeah, it's a ultra bright for outdoor use. They're $300. They're expensive, and the battery is another $40. But in sunlight and stuff, you can see the. You know, what I mean, it's perfect. You can't
Yeah, it's like,
because even with your phone or any of those things, they stink. You know, it's not.
yeah, you can like these tiny little screens you have to try and look through.
Yeah.
Slocum on the carry for LPW, gain of 5. Shamon Johnson-Myers on the carry for LPW. Couple yards. Third down. Third and 5 here for LPW.
Don't tell me they're going to take a penalty. See, that's how they know what the shot or the actual play clock is. He's counting down to 5 seconds. Puts his hand up with 10 seconds left, and then counts down when it gets to 5.
Third and 5. Reminder fans, next week LPW will be at their home in Letchworth, taking on Penn Yan. That'll be next Friday night.
Now all they have to do, snap the ball, heel it.
Yep. Oops, I don't know why my clock is still running. It's 52 seconds. Third and 5.
Kind of long, couple hours.
Logan Gath on the carry for LPW.
Be a 4th and 1.
Gain of. It's going to be a timeout for an official's timeout.
You don't need to measure this. They're not planning on that, are they?
It'll be a gain of 5 or 6, depending on the measurement.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can tell from here it's not a first down. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but either the flag's not placed right or whatever. I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, they're off by a foot. Oh, goodness.
So Gaff cuts ahead for 5 yards, short of the first down by a half yard. It'll be 4th and inches for LPW.
That was the topper of it. Why they did that, I have no idea. Here's your first down.
Gaff ahead for 3 yards and a first down.
It's like this. Why do you stop the clock? I know you have to. I guess it's the law or the legal or the rule, but you don't have to do anything. Just place the ball down and that's it. Just let the clock tick.
Clock winding down. That will do it today from Warsaw. Our final score.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining me.
Hornell 7.
28-7 is your final.
Homecoming game at Warsaw. Please drive home safely.
We'll see you first of next week for more action, soccer, swimming, volleyball coming your way next week. Everybody have a good Saturday night and Sunday. Go Jets.